How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are taking down the brand new burst mode for the Int Yamcha's Dokkan event. We're going to show you how to get your 6,000 points and get yourself those sweet burst mode rewards, all those sweet stones, and those unique equips, as well as your favorite OST. So let's go ahead, let's hop on in here. Alright, so we're going to go in. So we got two major categories that we can run. We can run Bond of Friendship and Saiyan Saga. So for this first one, we're going to focus on Saiyan Saga. We're going to set Saiyan Saga as our primary. We're going to set Int and Fizz types as our main as our main types. We're going to set a team of 400 or less. Since we are well, actually we'll go 500 or less because we have a few LRs that we're going to utilize here. We're going to nullify super attack ceiling. We're going to nullify stunning. We're going to nullify attack and defense reduction. And since we're not using tech types, we're going to go ahead and give him a reduction to tech types. We're going to give him an additional attack and defense 200%, and we're going to raise the damage reduction by 25% as well. We're going to give him the additional boost for the starting from phase 3, 60% for every turn passed. And then we are going to give him an additional 500% attack. We're going to give him an additional 500% defense. And then we are going to give him an additional 5,000% HP. And then we are going to give key sphere damage. So basically, if we grab the wrong type key spheres, we'll take damage. We're going to add an additional stipulation that no support items are to be used, and support memory. So you can see with that, we've got 6,750 points here. So, you know, for these videos, we don't typically go for the high score. We usually do that in the second one, but you know what? Let's test this out, and if we have to, if we have to drop it down to get the 6,000, we will. But this is the team we're going to run. It should be okay for the most part. We have the Chaozu here for some orb changing, and he should be alright in the third slot, since we have Bond of Friendship allies, as well as the Krillin here. He'll be floating as well. There aren't too many other options for floater option here. Maybe, well, actually the Int Krillin might be a little bit better than the Fizz one. Because he's got, well, actually, no, yeah, no, he's, well, actually, yeah, no, he might be okay with 50%. Yeah, there aren't really many other choices. When this guy easy A's, he will be a good choice to throw on here. But let's go ahead, let's do this. We're going to hop on in with this team here in 6,700 points. Alright, so we are going to try to grab as much key as we can on the field. This is going to help us out, mostly for our LRs, just help us get those higher key levels so we can deal more damage quicker. Alright, we're going to take 2. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so not an ideal starting rotation. So what we would have wanted is to get Gohan over here with Piccolo. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to rotate him off. Right, so we have our easy A and Yamcha, and that's really he's going to be the kicker, I think, for this fight pretty much. So as long as we can maintain 4 key spheres with him, we're going to be rocking pretty good. Honestly, if you're stuck on this, just lower the fight and use the free-to-play Saiyan Saga Team. Right, lower the attack and just set it equal to exactly 6,000, and you'll be able to do this with the Saiyan Saga. If you can't do it with Saiyan Saga, then drop it down. Yeah, okay, so we are definitely gonna need to be hitting some. Yeah, okay, we can't be missing these supers. This is not good. Alright, yeah, so you can see we do want to get Gohan over there with Piccolo. They're going to be a good rotation. It's going to allow Gohan to stack up, attack faster. He's going to be our big attacker towards the end. There we go. Yeah, so with the damage reduction and defense, you know, he's going to be hitting, you know, we got to deal crits to him in order to hit hard. So hopefully, yeah, we might be in a bit of trouble here. So we're actually going to put Yamcha in front here. And hopefully, oh, yeah, okay, I should have seen that coming. All right, but at least we heal it back up here with him. Okay, we're going to dodge here? We do. Okay, perfect. Nice. Okay, so hopefully Piccolo's okay without... Piccolo does need Gohan on rotation with him, so hopefully Piccolo does a little bit better, or at least does okay here with the additional attack that Yamcha has. Okay, why are we missing all of our attacks so much here? Like, both of our Yamchas did only one attack. Yeah, okay, see, that's what I was worried about. Alrighty, so let's do that. Alright, let's grab that, and then let's float the Chaozu off. Perfect. Alright, hopefully we get, alright, so we a little bit better this turn. Yeah, see, okay, this is the kind of turn we need if we can actually proc these supers. There we go. One more? There we go. Okay, 28 mil. Nice, yeah. This is the kind of turn we needed last turn. Alright, there goes the attack, and we should be fine post-super here. Yep. And then we get a nice little stack up on version Z Goku here. Perfect. Okay, and that takes us into the second phase here. Alright, and so now we got our Piccolo and we got our Gohan together. I'm actually gonna put Gohan in front here because he actually does need to build a little bit for us, and he builds by getting attacked. So without those attacks here, that is actually not good for us. Alright, so we'll take 2 on the Yamcha here. Yeah, I had a feeling it might be a little more than I wanted, but it is what it is. Alright, but with the Piccolo unit super, we're actually going to greatly stack, so this will just help us get some more damage out there. Perfect. Alright, now, we do have Yamcha in the 3rd slot, so this Yamcha may not get any extra... may not do so well on the additional super, since it's only a high chance when he's in slot 2 or 3. But it is, you know, it is what it is. There we go. We do get the additional super, though. Okay, so can we get some crits here? But because of the high damage reduction, the crits are really what's necessary. Okay, nice. How does he do better this turn with 90? I'll never understand. There we go. Perfect. Nice. Okay, so we got a real nice turn here with that Yamcha. Okay, so same thing here. I'm gonna put this Yamcha in front. Version Z Goku, and then we're gonna float off the Krillin here. So, pretty decent turn here. 26 mil on this Yamcha. And we do get the crits. We get the additional super. Now, this Yamcha, this is his last turn of his passive. Maybe we should have put him in slot 2. Jeez, what happened there? Alright, no additional super. No, okay. Alright, so we get the Kyenzan with Krillin. Not quite enough to take him down, but that's okay. Alright, and then once again, we're going to chuck Gohan in front here for the stack. Perfect, and then we'll send off Chaozu. Oh, we grabbed the wrong key sphere. Okay, but that's fine. Gohan gonna get his little stack up here. We might not actually do anything this turn. There goes the super. Can Gohan take the super? Oh yeah, he's good. Ooh, okay, I'm a little bit worried about Chaozu here. Oh, he does get the dodge, though. Yes, okay, we're safe. Now we have a problem, though, see? Because both of the Yamchas here, their passives are now gone. Which means they aren't going to be offensive. See, had we not actually have gotten the kill over there on that last turn, that would have been it. And it's mostly just because Yamcha decided he didn't want to do those extra supers, right? Because then we would have at least had this turn here. Because we still got one more phase to get through here, and now we've lost a significant portion of our attack. Alright, so we're actually going to put everybody here. There we go. Alright, so decent rotation with full tech types. This should actually go pretty quick. Alright. I just wish Gohan stacked a little bit faster. Well, it would help if he was actually getting hit. The problem is he's not getting hit. That's the main issue here. Perfect. There we go. Excellent. Of course the super's on Krillin. Oh, but he gets the dodge. Okay, excellent. Okay, so I'm actually gonna put Goku slot 1 this time. Really wish we had some ki here. Alright, but no rainbow orbs. Or at least some really, really bad ones here. Shame we're getting the Dokkan attack right now, but is what it is. There we go. But we needed version C Goku to take these hits, so... let's grab that. Perfect. Not quite as much as I was hoping that would do. Alright. Yamcha with the 15 million. Not too bad. So we can get those additional supers. We can still do some good damage here. There we go. 20 million on the second super. So that's still pretty good. Do we want to get third? Yeah, 21 million. Yeah, so even with his entrance passive, he's still doing alright here. Linked with version Z Goku and Chaozu, giving him support. And, you know, that's not too bad. Alright, and then we get the Doran Pa with Chaozu. There we go. A nice little dodge there. Perfect. Alright, and then let's do that number. Grab that. And we didn't even get that many rainbow orbs either with Yamcha that last turn. Had we have actually gotten the rainbow orbs, he would have been much better. Alright, Gohan, you want to kind of kick things up a notch for us? No? This is the best we're going to do? There we go. Perfect. Okay, still building up those hits, huh? Okay, so 14 million on this Yamcha. But, I mean, if you can proc those additional supers, we can go ahead and be done with this phase. Remember, the Yamcha that we're fighting now, he's getting 60% stronger every turn we stay in this phase. So, clearing out the phase is what's going to do best for us. But, of course, we missed the last two supers. Not ideal. Okay. So, it's probably best to do this number then. Ooh, why did we do that? Okay. Alright, I mean, that's not that much. We get the dodge. Okay, so maybe we can do a bit of damage here. 17 million, not bad. The extra orbs did help. Perfect. Excellent. Okay, so now... Okay, now we're in the, in the home stretch here. Not liking the orb setup here, that's for sure. Let's go ahead and clear out as many of those as we can. Yeesh, okay, yeah, so now things are a little bit dangerous now that we're in the final phase. So we do have to be careful here. There we go. Low stacker Gohan, come on, get up there already. There we go, we get an additional super. Okay, I don't like the looks of this. There we go, we get the punch. Okay, not ideal, but it could have been much worse. Okay, so we're actually just going to start popping active skills this turn. No crit either. Okay. Alright, let's get that with Yamcha. Let's grab that. Alrighty. Dodge. Yes. Okay, we're solid here. Alright, and he's actually able to tank the hit. Okay. Alright, so this could be a real good turn depending on how it plays out. Yeah, we're actually dealing some damage here. That's good. Here we go, 16 million. So I wonder how much version Z Goku's going to do here. Come on, you couldn't have given me the one more Yamcha? Not a whole lot. I mean, we probably should have put him in slot 1. But he might have taken a lot on that super though. Okay. Why are we missing additionals now? Now is not the time to be missing additionals. Alright, let's see how we do in slot 3 here. Okay, I'm liking that. Additional super for 16 million. There we go, 18 million. Okay, so, I mean, our Yamcha turns are doing really good here. So if you have Easy 8 and Yamcha, really going to help with this. Even after he loses his entrance passive, right? We're still doing pretty good with him. Alright. Let's go ahead and pop the active skill here. Okay, not bad. Little bit worried about where that super attack might be. Yeah, this is not going to be a big damaging turn either. Ooh, okay, not good. Alright, we got 11 million on the Gohan. Finally over the 10 million mark. There we go, we do get a crit finally. Okay, he is tanking. There's the super on Gohan, no. You should... Okay, we're good. We're solid. And we just need Krillin to survive that normal at the end, and I think we got this. Yes? And he does get the dodge. Perfect. So we're going to learn from our mistakes here, and we're actually going to put... we're actually going to put version Z Goku in front. I would like to have had him to here to grab those Fizz Key Spheres, but whatever. We'll let Chaozu grab them. Alright. There we go. Because now he can do this number, and he can get a guaranteed additional attack. Plus he gets a little extra attack in front. So honestly, last turn, even though it would have sacrificed links on one of the Yamcha, we probably should have just done this. There we go. Oh, alright. We actually get the triple, too. Very nice. Alright, 18 mil on the Yamcha here in the second slot. So if we can actually pop off with these additionals, this could be the turn. No. No. We were so close. We were so close. Alright, Chaozu does get the dodge. Okay, so I am not risking it. I think the best play here is to put Yamcha in front, Gohan here, and then send off Piccolo. Yamcha just needs one dodge here. Or not. Okay, the one super should do the trick. Boom. Alrighty, so there you have it, folks. There is how to get 6,000 minimum points in the new burst mode with the Saiyan Saga. I figured the Saiyan Saga is probably the hardest team. Bond of Friendship is literally every Goku, the strongest Gokus in the game, and you'll be able to get your 6,000 points here. As you can see, right, by doing this, that will clear every single mission, get us all of those except for the Bond of Friendship mission. So we will do that one in the next video. So guys, if you liked the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below let us know what was your setup and how many points did you get, right? What was your high score for this burst mode? We got 6,750 here, but I'm curious, what did you guys get? Let us know in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.